Yes, it is time for Brad's collection. Let's get started. What's going on, guys? We just got back from Wrestlecade 2025 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, our yearly event we've been going to since 2013, and it was a great one. This is one of the best ever. I say that every year because they always put on a great show, but they had some great talent that we got. And I will start with Friday. It was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show. Friday, my main get for the weekend was there, and that is that of Jushin Thunder Liger, guys. And I had this mask ready, and he signed it for me. Jushin Thunder Liger signed mask. So freaking awesome. I also got a picture with him, which I'll add at the end of the video. But that was the first item that I got. And after that, I also got a picture, an autograph from the Eagle. Jackie Fulton was the Eagle as well, and he was there as a vendor for Butterbean, helping him out. And so there we go. The Eagle signed that. I took that just in case he showed up, and I was right. He was actually there. Sometimes he pops in. So there's that. What did you get on Friday?
On Friday, I bought off of Shane Douglas. I did buy the Major Bendy. Right there, got it signed. He signed it the franchise.
That was a cool one because that's a bendy we could not find anywhere, and so thank goodness he had it at his table.
And I brought this bendy with me, but I did get it signed by Sandman right there. And then also on Friday, I got Francine right there, the Queen of Extreme. Very cool. And then Chris Bay signed Major Bendy. All that on Friday.
Okay, was that all we did Friday?
Yeah, that's all for Friday.
All right, that was Friday. On Saturday, the first thing we did was get in line for Sting, and I have this Legacy Sting AEW figure, and let me open it up for you and show you what it looks like signed. Such a great figure, and I got these to open, but when it showed up, I was like, no, I can't do it. So I sat it beside me and got it signed by Sting right there in the middle bubble. It's a very, very cool Sting figure for the collection. Just got to figure out where in the room it's going. And also, pertaining to Sting, Braden bought me this art print at the Gathering at Hal Haney's booth. So I picked that up. Well, I brought it with me and had Sting sign it right there. So 2 Sting autographs, and also got a picture with him, which we will add at the end of the video. After that, who did we get to that? We go Bandito. I had this mask I bought from the Lucha Superstore on Whatnot. It's the same place I got the Liger. He signed it for me right there, so that's where he usually signs it. Bandito spoke perfectly good English. Very nice guy.
And
very cool.
Around that time period, I did go take my bendy to Sergeant Slaughter. He said, "Would you like the red, white, and blue?" And so I said, "Sure." And it's very cool in that red, white, and blue paint pins. And then also around that time, I was able to go over to Deonna Purrazza's table and get her to sign it. She signed it Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazza.
Yep. After that, actually, the kendo stick. Give me 1 second, guys. This is a project I've been working on for a while, guys. And I picked up 4 more people on it. That was Perry Saturn, right there. Don't see him do much of nothing. Bill Alfonso, Steve Carino, and my favorite, Rob Van Dam. Those are my 4 pickups this time. Don't have much room on here. Got about 4 or 5 more names I'd like to get on it. And so there's enough room for that.
And also at the Gathering, at the Hal Haney art table, I picked up this ECW print right here, and I did decide to get that signed by RVD right there.
Very cool. All right, so I got some 8x10s to look at, guys. Here we go. This is BJ Ray, fresh off LFG, WB LFG, and then they released him not long ago. So he was there with the table. Pretty funny fella. Sat there and chatted with me for a minute while I was in line for Killer Cross and Scarlet, which I'll show you that item in a minute. But BJ Ray. We got the Rascals, which was cool, guys. The Rascals, all 3 of them was there. We did the combo, all 3 on an autograph picture and a picture with them. So that was a pretty good deal. So the Rascals, Wesley, fresh off leaving WB. we got Nikki, aka Dolph Ziggler, signed my Spirit Squad picture. I already had signed by Mike Mondo and Kenny Dykstra. So Nikki, aka Dolph Ziggler.
And at Nick Nemeth's table, I also got my bendy that I brought signed right there.
Very, very cool. And then we have Okada, guys. Okada was there at the High Spots table, so I got a picture and an autograph with him. Very, very cool to meet Okada. Definitely a legend. And here's the fun one. Yep, MJF, who took this and, cussed about it. He's like, I really got to sign this fucking thing because, he's playing his gimmick and he did different things to different people. In our picture, he looks the other way, but that's cool because it's MJF and I kind of expected something, but very, very cool. I'm going to get that on the wall. MJF autograph scarf. And last but not least, I think for Saturday, no, two more things. Here we go. I mentioned going to Killer Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux's table. I was in line. Their line was very long. That was almost, Sting was the longest line. I feel like they might have been the next line, the ones I got. I'm not sure about the Hardy line. Because I got this from Braden, actually, for a present a while back. I think it was for birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last year or something like that. And it's very, very cool. And so Killer Cross signed right here and put TikTok. So you can see that right there. And on this side, Scarlett Bordeaux put right there and put Fall and Pray. So that was a very cool item that's going to look very neat inside my room. So very, very cool. And last but not least, we saw Buff Daddy. Here we go, guys. Micro Brawler, which I did not know was going to get signed because it showed up in the Pro Wrestling Crate last week, just before the time that I left, like the day before I left. So I said, I'm going to take that too. There we go, guys. Buff Daddy on a Micro Brawler and Buff Daddy on a Wrestling retro figure. Both of them in red paint pen, and both of them look very cool. Okay.
I want to show off the bigger guys.
Yep, we want to show our figures off. Here we go. We both got some figures. We didn't have any big rubber guys in our collection yet. So I picked up two and he picked up two. I got the Macho King because I'm kind of going to stick to the WWF era of when these were actually around. And I also got Bad News Brown. Two very cool big rubber guys that go in the age of that. But Braden picked up.
And so for my big rubber guys collection that I'm starting, I do want to do like the NWA guys. And so I got Arn Anderson right there. And then I did get the Missy Hyatt. I thought about keeping it in there and getting it signed because I meet her often, but I ended up opening it up to add it to the collection. And I also got one of the Major Buddies signed by Caleb Conley.
Those are cool. And after that, where we at? Today?
Yep, really Sunday now.
Yep, now on Sunday, guys. Today, the only autograph I picked up today was that of Brittany Brooks.
Yep.
She was a female wrestler that was there, and she did very, very good. So I went to her table, grabbed a picture, and also a signed pair of sunglasses to go with my extra stuff.
And then also got a signed trading card.
Right, you got a card.
Right, and then in the vendor room today, this I had thought about doing. I got Georgia Smith, and she signed British Bulldogs bendy because, of course, he can't sign it. So I do want to try to get one of every bendy signed. And so this is kind of just to fill that spot since he can't sign it.
Yep. And I went to the same Lucha person I get on Whatnot. Lucha, what's it called? Lucha Superstore. He had some masks there, guys, and I picked up El Grande Americano because I go to WWE shows outside WWE shows all the time. So I'm bound that I'll eventually run into Chad Gable or Lula Kaiser. One of the Grandes, and I can get this signed, maybe by both of them. But very, very cool mask. And I got a Straight Edge Society mask. I picked this up because, another guy was at the show when CM Punk came down. You might have seen earlier this year, CM Punk came down and signed autograph for us. And that guy had this mask from the same people. So I'm going to just hold on to this. You never know. He might come back down and see us again. And if not, we'll probably meet him eventually over the years. So very cool Straight Edge Society mask to get signed.
And also at that Lucha Superstore, they had $10 t-shirts, so I did get a Penta shirt.
Penta New Era, it says on the back.
All right. And usually every event we go to, I do get a poster. I didn't work on the poster that much this year, but I did get a little some money on there. I got Charlotte Renegade, got Jasmine Howe, Jawan McNair, and then Tracy, the promoter.
And then lately I've been collecting the retro figures from different companies. So I picked up a couple of those while we were there. First off, the convention exclusive. This is one was released during the convention. Is a Bloody Sabu Heels and Faces, which was really, really cool. We have I think it was Wrestle Something Wrestlers Mike Chioda referee figure, so that's cool. Put his arms up for the 2. And we had Wrestle Something Wrestlers Hardy Boys. So very, very cool. 4 retros to go with my retro collection. I'm only collecting the 90s, because that was very, very cool. So there we go, guys. That's what we got at Wrestlecade. Check out Wrestlecade, guys. Go to Wrestlecade.com. This one is in the books, but next year's tickets go on sale February 1st, I believe they said. Wrestlecade.com, guys. There was 200 wrestlers there. You can't find any convention like that, especially on the East Coast. So, guys, check it out. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.